Hello students, welcome to the fifth lecture on commission, brokerage and discount. In this lecture, we are going to discuss some examples on discounting of bill that we have discussed in the last lecture also, and the paper pattern of HSC board that you are going to solve this year in your board exams, and some objectives that are given in the miscellaneous exercise of our textbook. So this is our last lecture on the given chapter, and in this lecture these are the topics that we are going to discuss. So starting with our few examples, I have taken last two examples from this concept as they are important, so I think we should discuss some more examples. Now the fifth problem, in the last lecture we discussed four problems, so I have numbered it as 5. If you recollect it, or if you don't recollect, again revise the problems. Now the next problem is problem 5. A bill of rupees 8,000 drawn on 5th January 1998 for 8 months was discounted for rupees 7,680 on a certain date. Find the date on which it was discounted at 10% per annum. Now I think the problem is given. In this problem, what is the given part that we will see first? As we have seen in the last few examples also, the problem given part is the face value. If you see face value, that is the bill is drawn for 8,000, so that is the face value. Then what is the given? Date of bill, when the bill is drawn, on 5th January 1998. Then what is the next thing? Cash value. Cash value, how much is the cash value? That is after deducting the discount. So the bill is discounted, so the cash value is 7,680 rupees. Then what is the rate of interest given? 10% per annum. Now one important thing that is left, that is the period of the bill. For how many period the bill is been drawn? That is for 8 months, or it is credit on credit basis, it is given for 8 months. Now what are the things we have to find? We have to find the date of the bill. Now if you see from the given data, what is the thing that we can find? We can find the banker's discount. So what is the formula of banker's discount? Now obviously the face value, the कितने का बिल निकाला, उसमें से कितना बैंक ने आपको ड्रॉवर को पे किया. So face value minus cash value, so that is 8,000 minus 7,680. So what is the banker's discount? 320 rupees is the banker's discount. Yeah, obtained the banker's discount. Now we don't know the period up to where the bill is discounted, on what date the bill is discounted. So we assume that the unexpired period be X days. We are calculating the period in number of days, not in months. I have told you in the last lecture also that why we don't take the months, we take the days. Now we also know one more formula of banker's discount. If you recollect, banker's discount is a simple interest calculated on face value. Yes, so it is simple interest. Banker's discount is equal to face value into n into r upon 100. Now if you see in the problem, what is the unknown thing? Yes, the unknown thing is the period n. For how much period the banker's discount is calculated, for what period we don't know, that is X. So we substitute the values. Banker's discount 320, face value 8,000. Now n you see X upon 365 is n. X is the unexpired period. It is in days, so we have to convert it in years. So you divide it by 365. Rate of interest 10 upon 100. We calculate it for X. So doing the calculations, you will get the value of X as 146 days. What is 146? It is the unexpired period for which the bill is discounted, or when the bill is given. Therefore the unexpired period is 146 days after the date of discounting. After the date of discounting. Now what is the thing? We want to find the date, actual date. So we know unexpired period is 146 days, but we want on which date the bill was discounted. So you see The date of bill is 5th January. Then for how many months it is? 8 months. So what is nominal due date? 5th September. Now what is the legal due date? Adding 3 grace days to the nominal due date. So 8 September. Now we can do further, calculate the date of discounting. Now see how to calculate the date of discounting. We prepare a table. Now in this table we start from September. Okay, we start from September because we know the legal due date. From September 8 we want to calculate 146 days. September 8 to 146 days. So how we prepare the table? You see, we take September 8, then we take August. So August is 31 days. 31 plus 8, 39. Then we take July. July is 31. 31 plus 39. So it is 70. Then June 30. So 70 plus 30, 100 days. May 100 plus 31, 131 days. ऐसे कैलकुलेट करते जाओ. मंथ्स लिखने के पहले कैलकुलेट करते करते लिखते जाने के. नाउ you dot 131 days. Total कितने है? 146. 146 minus 131. How much it is left? 15. Now you don't get one complete month. April you stop up to 15. The total becomes 146. So in this way, if you see, you'll get this 146. Then 146, on which date you are getting? Up to where you calculate? 15th April. So what is the date of discounting? The date of discounting is 15th April 1990. Now April 15 days बाकी रहते हैं. अप्रैल में टोटल 30 डेज होते हैं. सो 30 माइनस 15 कौन सी डेट आती है? 15. कोई मंथ होता, अगर डिस्काउंट होता मई में और डेज कितने हैं? 31 और वहाँ डेट आती 15 डेज ही बचते हैं मई के, तो what would be the date? 16th May. Yes, you are getting it. So in this way you calculate the date of discounting. So in this way the example can be solved. Now we go to the next example. Now problem 6. If a difference between true discount and banker's discount on a sum due 4 months hence is rupees 20. Find the true discount, banker's discount and amount of the bill. The rate of simple interest charged being 5% per annum. Now again recollecting the formulas. In the last lecture we have seen all the formulas once again. I will like to tell you that when you solve the problems, keep the formulas in front of you and just see which formula is applied where, which formula you can apply where, so that it will make you easy to do the calculations or solve the examples. Now what is given part? What is the given part in the solution? Banker's gain. Now I have written direct banker's gain. You will think, how did I get banker's gain? Because the first sentence, if you see, the difference between true discount and banker's discount. And formula क्या है banker's gain का? Banker's discount minus true discount is banker's gain. So banker's gain directly लिख दिया मैंने 20 rupees. I have not written the difference in the words. I directly written. Then what is the given? Period of bill कितने? 4 months के लिए है. Then rate of interest 5% per annum. Now we start solving the problem. Now if you see we want to find, now what are the things that we have to find? True discount, banker's discount, amount of bill. Now we start solving. Banker's gain formula. Banker's gain is equal to banker's discount minus true discount. That is 20 rupees you have banker's gain. Now see another formula for banker's gain. Now this is your banker's. Why I have written this? Because how did you get banker's gain? You got banker's gain rupees 20 from the data. Now banker's gain formula. I told you the banker's gain, banker's discount, then true discount are all the interest calculated on some specific principle. Here what is the principle for banker's gain? True discount. Do you know true discount? No. Then you'll see the formula. What is the formula? Banker's gain is equal to true discount into n into r upon 100. I have not written the formula. What I have done is I have directly substituted the value. Banker's gain 20. True discount don't know. Period of bill 4 divided by 12. Why divided by 12? Because it is in terms of years into 5 upon 100. Now here if you simplify, what is the thing you are going to get? Yes, true discount. So what is the true discount? Do the calculations. So after doing the calculations, you will get true discount as 1200 rupees. So you have obtained the first part of the problem, that is true discount. So the true discount is 1200 rupees. Now what is the next thing that we have to calculate? Banker's discount. Now banker's discount, what is the, now if you see बैंकर्स गेन मिल गया, ट्रू डिस्काउंट मिल गया. फॉर्मूला याद करूँ, फॉर्मूला क्या है? बैंकर्स गेन इज इक्वल टू बैंकर्स डिस्काउंट माइनस ट्रू डिस्काउंट. ट्रू डिस्काउंट goes to the other side. What you will get? Banker's gain plus true discount is equal to banker's discount. Do the calculation. 1200 आया, true discount. Banker's gain is 20. So what is the answer? 1220 rupees is the banker's discount. So you have got banker's discount, you have got true discount. Now you want to find amount of bill. Now see, amount of bill is nothing but same as face value. If you recollect, so that is banker's discount. Recollect it. Amount of bill for how much the bill is drawn is nothing but the face value. Banker's discount is a simple interest calculated on face value. So again the formulas. How the formulas, if you know properly, you can solve any problem. So just remember the formulas, which formula to apply where. So you will get the formula. What formula? Banker's discount is equal to face value into n into r upon 100. Now what we don't know? We only don't know face value. We know banker's discount, we know n, r, substituting the values. Banker's discount 1220, face value unknown. Year is, the period is 4 by 12, we know that, into 5 upon 100. Doing the calculation, you will get face value as 73,200. So that is nothing but the amount of bill, and hence if we do the final answer, you will get true discount 1200, banker's discount 1220, and amount of bill is 73,200. Always do a proper presentation of examples so that you can score good marks. The presentation is also important for the board paper exams. Okay, now this is all related with the examples for the last topic of the chapter, that is discounting of bill. Now we will discuss the paper pattern for the board exams. The paper that you will have to attempt, theory part, will be of 80 marks, and the 20 marks will be for your practical papers. Now the practical exams will be conducted in the college itself on the college basis, and the theory paper will be for the board papers. So in this we will discuss only up for the theory part. The practicals will be discussed when you will join to the college. Now talking about our papers, so in this you have two sections, section 1 and section 2. Section 1 will be of 40 marks, section 2 will be of 40 marks. Both the sections you have to solve in the same question or the same answer sheet. So that is important. Now talking about the paper pattern for the section 1. Now in this section 1 you will be having 3 questions. Question 1. Question 1, the sub question is A. Choose the correct alternative. So you will be having MCQs, that is the correct alternative. So in this 4 alternatives will be given. You have to select the correct alternative. You will have each MCQ having 1 mark, and total 6 MCQs will be asked. So you will be having 6 marks MCQs. Then the next is your question 1B, state true or false. Now again true or false, 1 marks each. You will be asked 3 questions. So 3 marks for the true or false. Next, fill in the blanks. Now in the fill in the blanks, alternatives will not be given. Only you have to fill in the blanks with your theory knowledge. So again 1 mark each and 3 questions will be asked. So total, if you see, the objectives that will be asked will be of 12 marks objectives. So question 1 will be of 12 marks. Then going to the next question. Question 2a. Attempt any 2 out of 3. So 3 marks each question, that will be the examples asked. So 3 marks each question will be, you have to solve 2 questions. So total how many marks will be for the question 2a? 6 marks. Then next B. Attempt any 2 out of 3 again. But here the questions will be, weightage will be 4 marks each question. So total 2 questions are to be solved. So how much marks for question 2b? 8 marks. So question 2 will be having a weightage of 14 marks. So 12 marks question 1, 14 marks question 2. Now coming to the third question. Question 3a. Attempt any 2 out of 3 again. 3 marks each question. Examples. So how many questions you have to attempt? 2. So 6 marks. Then question 3b. Attempt any 1 out of 2. So 4 marks each question. Again 1 question, so 4 marks. And question 3c. Attempt any 1 out of 2. Again 4 marks each question. So 4 marks. So total weightage will be question 3 of 14 marks. Now important thing in question 3. B and C. The question 3b and question 3c can have activity based questions that are given in textbook also. So the type, pattern, which type of examples in activity can be asked is given. So it may vary, but you may be asked either B or C or maybe both. We don't know at present, but you can have an activity based question in the question 3 section part. So that is the total paper section 1, question 1, 2 and 3. And if you see the total of this, you will get total section 1 of 40 marks, that is compulsory part. 40 marks compulsory. 12 plus 14 is 26, 26 plus 14 is 40. Now talking about section 2. Section 2 will be having same paper pattern. Now instead of question 1 you will be having question 4, then question 5 and then question 6 and total 40 marks. Same paper pattern, nothing will be changed, only question numbers will be changed, questions will be changed. Now again see, here also for question section 2 12 marks objectives, question section 1 12 marks objectives. So how much marks objectives here you are going to have? You are going to have 24 marks objectives. So thoroughly do your theory part, your objectives in your textbook also do them thoroughly. So it will help you to solve the objective part. So this will be again of 40 marks section 2, and if you see section 1 plus section 2, the total section 1 and 2 will have 80 marks paper. So this is your paper pattern, and from using this paper pattern you have to solve your paper and make your preparations for the paper. But up till now we don't have the weightage of the chapters. So the weightage of the chapters, whenever we will be knowing, we will let you know about those things, but the paper pattern will be of this format. Now as I told you, the first question is of objective types, and in each chapter you are given objectives. So I thought we should also discuss the objectives of this chapter. So it will take few minutes to discuss the objectives, and we will discuss those objectives also. So starting with the first objective type, that is choose the correct alternative. So it is an MCQ type. What is the first question? An agent who gives a guarantee to his principal that the party will pay the sale price of the goods is called. Now who is that agent? Recollect the theory once again. Who gives the guarantee? So he is, we will see the options: auctioneer, del creditor agent, factor and broker. I think you have guessed it correctly. Yes, who gives the guarantee? Bill creditor agent gives the guarantee. Now, the second, an agent who is given the possession of goods to be sold. Who is that agent? Now, options again for factor, broker, auctioneer, and Dell creditor agent. Who is that? Yes, you have guessed it correctly. It is a factor. So, factor takes the possession of goods and he sells it in his name. So now the third, the date on which the period of bill expires. I think you can directly guess it. There is no requirement of the options. So legal due date, grace date, nominal due date, date of drawing. Legal due date, is it correct? No, it is the adding the grace days. So what is the date of period of bill expires? That is nominal due date. Yes, it is correct. Next, the sum due is also called as. Now this is also a good example question, I think. We have discussed this. What is sum due also? The options are face value, present value, cash value, true discount. Yes, what it is? Sum value is also called as face value. We have discussed previously in our examples also. So it is nothing but same as face value is also called as sum due. Now the next objective. Banker's gain is a simple interest on. Now we have discussed the simple interest. Banker's gain is a simple interest on. Options are banker's discount. Is it true? No. Face value? No. Cash value? No. It is true discount. You use the formula. Banker's gain is equal to true discount into N into R upon 100. So it is a simple interest on true discount. Yes. Example. The marked price is also called as. Now the marked price. What are the options? Cost price, selling price, list price, invoice price. Yes, marked price is called as list price. And also there is one more. It is called as catalog price also. So marked price can be called as list price also and catalog price also. The next, when only one discount is given then. Now see, question is when only one discount is given. There are two types of discount, trade discount and cash discount. If only one discount is given, then what are the options? List price is equal to invoice price. Is it true? No. Invoice price is equal to net selling price. Now see, one discount is calculated. Assume it is trade discount. So if you calculate trade discount, if you subtract it, you get invoice price. Again see the formulas. Formulas जितने clear उतना तुम्हारा सारे concepts clear हो जाएंगे. So the option is B. Invoice price, net selling price हो जाता है. So the invoice price is equal to net selling price is your answer. Then 8. The difference between the face value and the present worth is called as. Now see, face value. Previously only we saw the objective MCQ. What was that? Sum due is same as face value. You know the formula. Sum due is equal to true discount plus present worth. So if you take the difference of sum due and present worth, you will get true discount. So face value is same as sum due. Options are banker's discount, true discount, banker's gain, cash value. So what is your correct option? Yes, it is B, true discount. I am not written here B, but it is compulsory. It is better that you write the option as well as the answer. So that will make a correct presentation of your answer. So I suggest that write the option also and write the answer. Many times students have the habit just write down the option or just they write down the answer. Preferably write the option also and the answer also. So that is the correct way of writing the answer. Now coming to the next type, that is fill in the blanks. As I told you, you will not be given the alternatives. Directly you have to give the answer. The first is a person who draws the bill. Yes, it is very simple. A person who draws the bill is called as drawer of the bill. In textbook it is given wrong, so just correct it. Who is the person who draws the bill? Is the drawer of the bill. Next, and dash is an agent who sells the goods by auction. Now see, the word auction itself tells us who is that agent. Correct, it is the auctioneer. So answer is auctioneer. Next, the trade discount is allowed on what trade discount is allowed? Yes, it is allowed on marked price, list price, catalog price, anything you can say. Yes, we've seen the previously. Next, 4. The banker's discount is also called. Now, banker's discount, there is one more word used for banker's discount, that is commercial discount. We didn't discuss it, but remember it. It is also called as commercial discount. Next, the banker's discount is always dash than true discount. I think we have discussed it previously. How it is? It is higher. Banker's discount is more than true discount. Next, the difference between banker's discount and true discount. Yes, one example we saw now only, banker's gain. Next, a dash is an agent who brings together the buyer and seller. Who brings? The broker. The agent is a broker who brings the buyer and seller together. Next, dash is equal to list price minus trade discount. Very important formula, list price minus trade discount. Yes, invoice price that we have seen. Formulas, make your formulas very clear. So it is invoice price. Now the last type of objectives that we are going to see. Yes, state whether each of the following is true or false. The first, broker is an agent who gives the guarantee to the seller that buyer will pay the price of goods. Is it true? He brings the buyer and seller together. Do he give the guarantee? Who gives the guarantee? Yes, factor. So it is false. Next, cash discount is allowed on list price. Is it true? No. Previously we saw what? Trade discount is allowed. So it is again false. Next, trade discount is allowed on catalog price. Is it true? Yes. Now see, words are different. List price, mark price, catalog price. Words are same. Only they are used in different manner. So it is true. Then next, the buyer is legally allowed 6 days grace period. Is it true? No. How many days? 3 days. So the answer is false. Next, the date on which the period of bill expires is called nominal due date. In the fill in the blanks also we saw it. Yes, it is true. Next, the difference between banker's discount and true discount is called sum due. Is it true? What we saw? It is called as banker's gain. So again false. Next, in general, now this is important. In general, cash discount is more than trade discount. Trade discount calculated on list price. Cash discount calculated on invoice price. After discounting the bill, cash discount is calculated. Will the cash discount be more? कैश डिस्काउंट बाद में हम कैलकुलेट करते हैं. पहले कौन सा कैलकुलेट करते हैं? ट्रेड डिस्काउंट. तो ट्रेड डिस्काउंट हमेशा उसकी अमाउंट ज़्यादा आएगी. ट्रेड कैश डिस्काउंट उसके बाद उससे जो बचता है ट्रेड डिस्काउंट निकालने के बाद पैसे पर से उस पर कैश डिस्काउंट तो वो हमेशा कम होगा. सो इट इज़ अगेन फॉल. एंड लास्ट, अ पर्सन कैन गेट बोथ ट्रेड एंड कैश डिस्काउंट. येस, इफ द सेलर थिंक्स ही वांट टू गिव ट्रेड एंड कैश बोथ, he can give it. So a person can get both the types of discount. So the answer is true. So these are the objectives that we have given in the textbook and we have discussed here. I hope that you have understood the whole chapter. If you find anything that you are not understood, you have any queries, you can ask me on the WhatsApp. I have my WhatsApp number also. You can even ask on the YouTube channel where we are expecting your comments. So there also you can ask me. So do study, keep studying, be healthy, be happy, stay at home.